but it's there. I can tell you, you've got a bunch of good leaders. I just love Woody and Fran. I haven't met any. Most of you people I've never met before, but I've known Woody and Fran Alexander since 1983, and there's not better friends in the world or better people in the world that would do anything in the world. I mean, they even put up with Russell. For how long, Russell?
About 15 years.
About 15 years. Or they deserve a medal for that, right? No, seriously, but they're just the kind of people. And I've flown in Anaheim many times in Orange County Airport, and Woody and Fran picked me up at the airport. We'd drive 3.5 hours to go to a meeting and drive back home that night because they didn't have money to pay for a motel, and drop me off at the motel at midnight and be back at 7 o'clock the next morning and have a breakfast meeting that we'd have to drive 2.5 to 3 hours to get to. And in California, that means you drove from Hollywood to Burbank. It takes 3.5 hours to drive that far. I didn't know it at the time. I thought we was leaving the country. But it's just the kind of leadership that's there. And I'm telling you, you can't go wrong following up and slave a heart on sunshine. He's there. I want to tell you this: I'm not earning a dime on doing this. I'm doing this because Harlem asked me to do it. Because people need to understand the value of residual income.
Yes.
It's just you've got to understand it, because there's going to be days that you're going to think, well, the grass is greener on the other side. Just stop and think about what John Hale told you or what somebody told you. Not about what can be done, but what did happen to me.
Right.
I believe you ought to have a purpose, what you're going to do. I believe you ought to have goals. I believe you ought to commit, have your defining moment. I believe in all those things. And every one of you I know, I love it back here. You got the circle back here and had a prayer before they open the door to let the people in here. Well, I don't think that they're asking God to bless this meeting. They're just praying, being thankful. Being thankful for the opportunity. And all of us have an unbelievable opportunity to do whatever we want to do. But I don't believe anybody's going to accomplish it unless they got a purpose of what they're wanting to do with their life. They set goals and understand. You can't set a goal for what you want to accomplish 50 years from now. You got to set a goal for what you're going to do tomorrow. 5 by Friday, 10 by Friday. Is that better? You know, 5 by Friday, whatever your goal is. And all your people have 5 by Friday. And whatever that is, set those goals and make sure they work. And do one other thing, is just commit that you're going to do whatever it takes to get it done. And don't let anybody change your mind. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. A good friend of mine named Jim Rohn taught me something a few years ago. I'd like to put it to you. Blessed is the person indeed who in this life can find a purpose that can fill their days and goals to keep in mind. The world is filled with little people, content with where they are. They never know the joys that success can bring, because none of them go that far. Would you be one who dares to try, when challenged by the task, to rise to heights you've never seen? Or is that too much to ask? This is your day. A world awaits great purpose to achieve. So accept the challenge of your goals and in yourself believe. You will be glad of what you've done, and at the close of the day, you look back at the battles won, content you came this way. Thank you very much. God bless all.